Good day everyone. I am Precious Haifa M. Date from grade 11 Ash SSPAB Timothy, and today I will be presenting my demonstration teaching. Our topic for today is Kulintang, a traditional musical performing art in the Philippines. The Philippines is a country rich in cultural and traditions. One way Filipinos express their culture is through performing arts such as music, dance, and theater. These performing arts tell that stories, celebrate important events, and preserve the identity of different communities. Today, I will introduce one of the oldest and most beautiful musical traditions in the southern Philippines, which is the Kulintang. In this lesson, I will discuss what Kulintang is, where it originated, the materials used to make it, its purpose on the community, and why it is important to preserve these traditional performing arts. I hope that after this presentation, we will all have a better appreciation of our cultural Filipino heritage. Now, let us begin our lesson. Before discussing our topic, let us first look at our learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, we should be able to define what kulintang is, identify where it originated, describe the materials used to create and play it, explain its purpose in the community, and appreciate its importance in preserving Filipino culture. These objectives will serve as our guide throughout today's discussion. As we continue, pay attention to the important details because they will help you understand why Kulintang remains one of the most treasured performance arts in the Philippines. Now, let us define Kulintang. Kulintang is a traditional musical instrument and musical ensemble found in southern part of the Philippines. It is one of the oldest form of traditional music in Mindanao. The kulintang consists of a row of small brass or bronze gongs placed horizontally on a wooden frame. Each gong has a different size allowing it to produce different musical notes. The instrument is played using two wooden beaters. By striking each gong with the correct rhythm, the musician creates beautiful melodies that accompany ceremonies and celebrations. The kolintang is usually played together with other traditional instruments such as the agung, the bakan, and babandil. Together, these instruments create the complete kolintang ensemble. This unique style of music has been preserved for many generations and continues to represent the rich cultural identity of the people of Mindanao. Now that we know what kulintang is and where it originated, let us identify the materials used in this traditional performing art. The main instrument is called the kulintang. It is made up of a raw small brass gongs arranged from the lowest to the highest pitch. Each gong produces a different musical note. To produce sound, the musician uses two wooden beaters. These beaters are gently struck against the center of each gong to create different melodies. The player must strike the correct gong at the right time to produce beautiful music. The kulintang is usually not played alone. It is accompanied by other traditional instruments that complete the ensemble. The agong is a pair of large hanging gongs that produce deep and powerful sounds. The babandil is a small gong that serves as the timekeeper of the ensemble. Another instrument is the gantingan, a set of hanging gongs that adds more melody and harmony to the performance. When all these instruments are played together, they create beautiful traditional music that has been enjoyed by many generations. Now, let me explain how the kulintang is played. The musician sits comfortably in front of the instrument while holding one wooden beater in each hand. The player gently strikes the center of each gong to produce clear and pleasant sounds. The player must have good listening skills, proper hand coordination, concentration, and timing because every note should match the rhythm of the instrument. Even though the music sounds simple, it actually takes years of experience to master the instrument. Although I cannot perform it physically today, this illustration helps us understand the proper way of playing this traditional instrument. Kulintang has many important purposes and lives of the people of Mindanao. One of its main purposes is to provide music during weddings, where family members and guests gather to celebrate an important milestone. It is also performed during festivals to express happiness, gratitude, and unity among community members. Aside from celebrations, Kulintang is also played during traditional and cultural ceremonies. These occasions allow people to continue practicing customs that have existed for many years. Another purpose of Kulintang is to entertain the community. Long before modern technology and electronic devices became available, traditional music was already bringing joy to families and villages. Most importantly, Kulintang helps preserve the history, beliefs, customs, and identity of indigenous and Muslim communities in Mindanao. Because of Kulintang, younger generations continue to learn about their ancestors and appreciate their cultural heritage. Now, let us discuss the importance of Kulintang. Kulintang is important because it preserves the culture and tradition of the people in Mindanao. It also promotes unity and teamwork since musicians work together to create beautiful music. In addition, Kulintang helps young Filipinos appreciate their culture, heritage, and introduces Philippine traditional music to people around the world. Kulintang also teaches us important values. It teaches discipline because learning the instrument requires regular practice. It teaches patience because mastering it takes time. It also teaches teamwork since musicians must work together. Lastly, it helps us develop respect and appreciation for Filipino culture and traditions. Before we end our lesson, let us review the important points that we discussed today. Kulintang is one of the oldest traditional musical performing arts in the Philippines. It originated in Mindanao and has been practiced for many generations by the Maguindanao, Maranao, Tausug, and other Muslim ethno-linguistic groups. The main instrument is made of a raw bronze or brass gongs placed in a wooden frame. It is played using two wooden beaters and is usually accompanied by other traditional instruments such as the agong, the bakan, babandil, and gandingan. Kulintang is commonly performed during weddings, festival, Thanksgiving celebration, cultural presentation, and other important community events. Aside from providing entertainment, it also helps preserve the traditions, beliefs, and identity of people of Mindanao. As we have learned today, Kulintang is not simply a musical instrument, it is a symbol of Filipino history, creativity, unity, and cultural pride. As young Filipinos, we should continue learning about our traditional performing arts because they remind us who we are and where we came from. By appreciating and preserving these traditions, we help keep our rich cultural heritage alive from future generations. To check your understanding of today's lesson, here is a short 5-item assessment. Please read each question carefully and think about the correct answer before looking at the answer shown on the screen. Number 1. Where did Kulintang originated? Number 2. What is the main instrument used in Kulintang? Number 3. Which of the following is used to play the Kulintang? Number 4. During what occasions is Kulintang commonly performed? Number 5. Why is Kulintang important? Traditional performing arts like Kulintang are more than just music. They tell the story of our ancestors, our communities, and our cultural identity. Even though we live in a modern world filled with new technology and different kind of music, we should never forget the tradition that make us unique as Filipinos. By learning about Kulintang, we gain a deeper appreciation for the creativity, talent, and history of our people. Every traditional performer reminds us the culture should not only be remembered but also shared and passed on to future generations. As students, we may not all become musicians or performers, but we can still help preserve our culture by respecting, appreciating, or promoting our traditional arts. Every small effort, such as learning about Kulintang or watching cultural performances, helps keep our heritage alive. So here's the some examples of the Kulintang.